Hi, welcome to the SwAG Partner Innovation Lab. I'm really glad you're here to join us today to take a tour of these critical applications of technology that we've put together with our ecosystem, showcasing how clients are applying technology to a host of ways to drive the resilient enterprise. During this tour, you're going to see applications of technology that span Industry 4.0 through connected products into the applications that we need today for the smart city. We find in these critical times, it's vital that companies look at the ways technology can be applied creatively to solve problems in unique ways. So take this journey with me today and enjoy our tour.
What I want to talk to you about today is some of the use cases around Industry 4.0, what we're doing with our customers, and we'll show you a couple of demos. Some of the use cases that we typically see in the Industry 4.0 space is remote condition monitoring. Typically when you go into a factory, what you see on the floor is you see 50 ovens and they each have a controller in front of them like this one here. Remotely, you can't manage that. We can remotely manage your equipment on the floor, and we've done it with quite a few clients. This here is a replica of what's happening on this device. You can turn the motor on with the control, you can turn the motor off with the control. As we're doing that, all the information is streamed. You could be sitting at your desk, and you could go over here and you could just change this set point, and what that'll do is that'll send that command down to the device itself, and it'll make changes to what's happening on the floor. Other use cases with the Industry 4.0 initiative are predictive maintenance. As we connect devices up and we stream the data through, and we can make a decision or create a model that we can deploy against this stream of data so that if we see this happening, that we can automatically do self-correction on the device itself. Typically what's happening on the floor is none of it's connected, there's no analytics going on, and what this is a proactive approach to taking care of important things that are happening on your shop floor in real time. The other thing that a lot of companies want to do is they want a visualization of what's happening inside their floor. So the notion of a digital twin. We remotely can look at equipment that's operating on the floor, and we can make changes to that in real time. And so what we have is we have a quick little demo here where this would be a device on the floor. It has a camera on it. It has a robot arm. What this camera is doing is it's waiting to sense that there's one of these blocks down here, and then it'll go down and grab it. And then based on the color of it, it'll put it to where you want it to go. So if you're in a factory floor and you have a robot arm that you want to do things automatically for you and you want to monitor it, you can monitor it here. And so we have customers that we've worked with where they could make changes based on air pressure or set points or mass flow or things like that. You don't have to have a person monitoring this. You can look at it in a display and you can make decisions about what you're going to do. You want to be one of the first adopters because your competitors are going to adopt. If they're going to see a 30% productivity gain as part of your Industry 4.0 initiatives, SwAG is positioned very well to help you in this. And we've worked with lots of clients and we have lots of references that we can work with you on in this space.
Isn't it fun playing with toys? One of the things I love to do here at the SwAG Innovation Lab is work with clients and partners to create simulations of the real challenges they're facing inside their four walls. What we've actually put together is an example of a distribution center with forklifts, packages, machine tools. All of these applications are real-life types of issues that people deal with. In this case, the simulation we're doing is showcasing what it means to actually track assets as they move around a warehouse and ensure they're where they need to be, or more importantly, are where they need to be when they need to be there. But one of the largest causes of accidents is reckless forklift driving inside of factories and warehouses. And so tracking and monitoring the behavior of people that drive forklifts are critical issues that organizations struggle with, and we look to try to help. In this demonstration, what we're actually doing is leveraging a Bluetooth-enabled asset tracking tag, and we use that to simulate having the warehouse contents actually tracked around the warehouse. And whether or not clients are dealing with moving assets around or they're looking at approaches to drive worker safety, The applications of mobile devices, asset tracking, safety scores are all ways that innovation can be driven in new ways.
A smart city is, in a nutshell, an urban area where you basically connect your assets and your infrastructure with electronic IoT sensors and collect the data and try to get insights from them. The biggest challenge for smart cities is that you have to have an end-to-end device management and always keep your assets and infrastructure up to date. Now I want to share with you 2 success stories we have with smart city partners around the globe. In Northern Europe, with our partner Telia, we implemented a city around energy efficiency and a green smart city. The main use cases here were energy efficiency, so for example implementing a smart lighting solution where you would manage the lights based on how many people are on the streets or if it's day or nighttime. Here, for example, you see a typical dashboard where you get the main KPIs for your energy monitoring, see if lights are on and off and why, and also get alarms, for example, if something is not working the way it should be. A second cool use case they realized is the smart bin. They have a sensor in here which basically measures the fullness of this thing. With this solution, they can, instead of just sticking to a strict schedule, just come in and change out the bins whenever they are full and not just when they are scheduled to being changed. To summarize, a couple of key factors which are important in our view to realize a smart city project are to use a platform so you can centralize, manage your devices end to end. A second important point is work with a partner like us who has a lot of domain know-how and experience in the smart city space. A third idea is to select a solution where you can start small and scale up quickly. Last but not least, you want to pick a solution where you can have a fast path to value, use the building blocks like in our solution, build up the applications fast and go live within weeks.
Thanks for joining us today for this virtual tour of the kinds of innovations we're building with our partners for our clients. The kinds of things that you've seen are just the tip of the iceberg of the ways that Software AG and its partner ecosystem are creating real solutions dealing with client challenges. Consider joining us here at the lab. Bring us your challenge. And our partners will bring their technology and expertise to bear to create innovative solutions to help you have a resilient enterprise.